Assalamu alaikum dear viewers, this is Farhan, linguistic scholar, your English language trainer, and you are watching English with Malik Farhan. Dear viewers, this is the only platform where you can learn how to love nature and how to love learning. So keep watching these videos and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Have a blessed time. Assalamu alaikum dear viewers, I'm your language trainer Farhan and you are watching English with Malik Farhan. Viewers, after a long time I'm going to have another important lecture for you. As you know, grammar plays a vital role in our lives. If we want to be the learners of English language, or we want to learn English completely and we want to grip our English language as our second language, we must learn the grammar first. So for this purpose, I have started a season of learning grammar. If you keep watching all the season, you would be able to command your grammar lessons and the English grammar would be too easy for you people. So my today's topic is grammar efficiency. What? My today's topic is grammar efficiency. So dear viewers, the topic of these seasons is grammar efficiency. What I said? Grammar efficiency. So keep watching all the lessons, all the season if you want to grip English grammar. So let's get started. Okay, my dear learners of English grammar, the rule number 1 of grammar is if principal clause is in past tense, the subordinate clause will also be in past tense. Principal clause, main clause, the first clause, and subordinate clause, the second clause. Okay, for example, I have a sentence, he asked me where I'm going. He asked me where I'm going. Is this correct? No, this is incorrect. Why? According to rule number 1, the principal clause, if principal clause is in past tense, the subordinate clause would also be in past tense. But here, the principal clause is in past, but the subordinate clause is in present. So this is wrong. The correct sentence would be like this. He asked me where I was going. Where I was going. So this is correct. Have you got that? Now look at the difference. He asked me, past simple, the main clause, principal clause, and subordinate clause, where I was going, again past tense. So both the tenses in both the clauses is same. Okay, got that? So the reason of incorrect was that we can say that wrong sequence of tense. So what was the reason of getting it wrong? The first sentence, the reason was that wrong sequence of tense. Because if we have principal clause in past tense, so the subordinate clause should also be in past tense. Got that? So this was the rule number 1. But let me tell you one thing. If the principal clause is in past tense, but the subordinate clause is given in inverted commas, it would be in present tense. Got that? If principal clause is in past tense, but the subordinate clause is having a reality, or it's a universal truth, okay, or it deals with something like you can say the proverb. So then in that way, in that situation, the principal clause would be in past, but the subordinate clause would be in present. Okay, got that? So these were the conditions for rule number 1 in grammar learning season 1. Got that? Now we move towards rule number 2. Okay, my dear grammar learners, the rule number 2 is some verbs do not show an action but state. What does it mean? That some verbs are denoting a state rather than an act. So here we can never use the present continuous tense, as they do not have continuous forms. For example, such type of verbs are know, love, mean, seem, understand, etc. So in these verbs we cannot use the present continuous tense, as they do not have continuous form. For example, I have a sentence: they are knowing me. They are knowing me. Is it correct? No, this is incorrect. According to the grammar rule, such type of verbs like know, love, mean, seem, they do not have their continuous form. So how can this sentence be correct? This is wrong. They are knowing me. This is wrong. The correct form of this sentence would be like this: they know me now. Okay, if we add even now over here, they are knowing me now, still this is wrong. But if we write they know me now, this is correct, because some of the verbs know, love, mean, seem, prefer or understand, they do not have continuous form. So now we can write down the reason of saying this sentence wrong. Some verbs do not have continuous form. So this was the reason of saying this sentence, the first one, wrong. The first one was wrong because some of the verbs, they do not have continuous form. But this one was correct because we put the first form of this verb. Because now again I would like to tell you that some verbs do not show an action but a state. So this is what? This is the state, not an action. Got that? So this was your rule number 2 of grammar learning season number 1. Now let's move towards rule number 3. Okay, my dear learners, rule number 3 is in grammar learning season 1, daily routine activities or habits are translated in present indefinite tense. For example, every evening she is going for a walk. Every evening she is going for a walk. Is it correct? No, this is incorrect. How? Because this is routine matter. She is habitual of doing this activity. This is the habit of that lady. So this is put over here in present continuous. This is wrong. Everyday activities or habits or the actions, the activities which we are going to perform at daily basis, these are translated in present indefinite tense. So it would be the correct structure of this sentence, the correct example of this sentence would be like this. Every evening she goes for a walk. This is correct. Got that? Now the reason of incorrect was everyday routine habits. Everyday routine or habits are translated in present tense, present indefinite. So what was it? This was wrong use of tense. With habitual action. Means the action or activity which we are doing at daily basis or routine. Or we doing it as a routine. Got that? So this one was your rule number 3 of grammar learning season 1. Now we are moving towards rule number 4. Okay viewers, the rule number 4 of grammar learning is the action completed in past would be translated in past tense. Means whatever the action has been done in past time, it would be translated in past tense rather than in future or in present tense. Got that? For example, we have watched a play yesterday. We have watched a play yesterday. Is it correct? No, this is incorrect because we have used the present perfect over here, but the action was done yesterday, means the action was done in past time. So the correct form of this sentence would be like that. We saw a play, or we watched a play yesterday. We watched a play yesterday. Now this is correct because the action of watching was done in previous time. Got that? So yesterday, showing that the action was done in previous time, so we translated in past simple tense. Got that? So the reason of incorrect of this for the reason of being incorrect, this sentence was wrong use of tense. Got that? So this was rule number 4 of grammar learning season 1. Now we are moving towards rule number 5. Let's see rule number 5. Okay, my dear viewers, the rule number 5 of English learning of grammar is the result or effect of any action or activity done in past is translated in present perfect tense. For example, she read Shakespearean plays including Hamlet. Is this correct? No, this is wrong. According to rule number 5, because the activity of reading, the action of reading has been done in past time. So it would be translated in present perfect tense because this read is second form. So this is wrong. The correct sentence would be like this: she has read Shakespearean plays including Hamlet. Now this is correct because the activity or the action has been done in past time. So we are going to translate it into present perfect tense according to rule number 5. So the reason of getting the first sentence wrong was same reason, wrong use of tense. Got that? So this was the rule number 5. So this was the introductory lecture of the seasons of learning English grammar. In first season we have done five rules of learning English grammar. My dear viewers and learners of English grammar, if you are serious and if you want to learn English grammar within a few days without any tutor or without any other help, please keep watching all the videos and get connected with this season. Okay, so if you have, at the end I would like to have a request. If you have liked this lecture, if you have got the idea, and if you have no ambiguity, please don't forget to press the bell icon and subscribe my channel, and don't forget to share the video with your friends, colleagues and fellows. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a blessed time. Bye bye.